Hello and welcome. Okay, is that too much light? No, I think that's perfect. Okay, so hello and welcome to Star Child Links, and this is lesson number 2 in grounding in love. And so this one is going to be about okay, to give you a bit of a background. So I had this dream the other day that I was just walking around and I saw a girl drive her scooty with such flair and precision and skill that I just had to compliment her. I mean, there was no jealousy, there was no competition. I was just literally just, backing her up. And then I had another dream in which a girl was guiding a boy through a dark tunnel. And on the outside, there was a bunch of people that were sort of monitoring the whole thing. And they kind of had a script with them about that mentioned everything that the lady would say, the girl would say. Although she did not know that all of this was scripted, it seemed that she was saying it all anyway. So that dream made me think that right now it's a sort of weird, dark, confusing time. Probably there's a lot that's on pause right now, and the divine feminine is the one that's guiding us. There's a lot of pent up masculine energy just waiting to burst forth and do what's next. Just do something, I guess. But yeah, the feminine energy is just guiding us in a different way. It seems like there are some changes that we need to make, or whatever it is. So I get that I need to just stick with my feminine side right now, be patient, be loving, be nurturing to myself, sleep well, eat well, do my exercise routine, blah blah blah. But I'm inherently a spiritual person, and not being able to do the next big thing is kind of driving me nuts. So I'm having trouble grounding, and that is why I'm doing this reading. So I did the reading for myself, and I think it's awesome, and I want to share this with you guys. So this is number 1. Number 1 is this beautiful and incredibly shiny OmGanesh thingy. Yeah, OmGanesh. And number 2 is this GenieLamp. And number 3 is the Hamsa. Okay, so I hope you've made your choice, 1, 2, or 3. And let's see what on earth we can do when we can't move forward, but we just need something spiritual but grounding to fill our time, I guess. Yeah, so let us move on. We have OmGanesh. I think that's what I'm going to call this one, OmGanesh. So if you guys have picked this, you are feeling some sort of resistance. Maybe you're just kind of scared about starting this new thing, and you want blessings for your new beginning, whatever that is. If you're beginning a project, if you're beginning a new way of doing things, just taking a new route, whatever it is, you want your way to be cleared. You want an auspicious start. Anyway, let me shut up now and just go with it. So this is what you have to focus on: the song and the Libra. Interesting. So the Libra came up upside down, which means you are now having trouble feeling balanced. So give yourself time to check in with yourself. Sit still, right? Even right now, just take a big breath in and a long breath out. Yeah. And get in touch with yourself. Are you feeling more restless? Do you need a little more stillness in your life? Are you feeling too still and you need to get moving somehow? Or is it more than that? Is it that you're very your more masculine side is dominant right now, and your feminine side is not that expressed? Maybe it's been a while since you've hung out with your girlfriends and you've been surrounded by too much male energy. Maybe, the song. You guys need to sing. Okay. Because singing and music is such a game changer for your vibe, and it is a great way to fill your time. It is a great way to get yourself, kind of trick yourself into enjoying yourself when you feel like there's nothing to really enjoy. Anyway, so a bunch of cards, 4 cards just flew out. I was only supposed to take 2. In fact, I was only supposed to take 1. Okay, 1 of this card and 2 of these, but it just flew out. So we have the Empress upside down. We have 9 of Cups upside down. We have got 3 of Wands and Ace of Cups. Okay. So off the bat, I am saying that there are 2 things that you're doing right and 2 things that you could do better at. So, well, this is for most of you anyway. So most of you are on the brink of something entirely new and kind of exciting. Just like probably no wonder you chose this, If you have no idea about Ganesh, Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. So if you feel held back, offer up a prayer to Ganesh and he will ease the obstacles out of your way. So anyway, at the beginning of things, it's just traditional to do like a puja to Ganesha. So anyway, 3 of Wands. You guys have your sights set on something new and exciting, possibly adventurous. This is something that you have not been used to, probably never done anything like this before. This is taking you to new uncharted territories, but guess what? You are all in. And this is something that brings you great joy, and you're waiting for that. You're feeling really happy about that. So all of that is there, but then at the same time, you have joy here, right? Awesome joy. Like, you can feel that you're going to get at this place where your cup is literally overflowing. There is more than you can wish for, but you know what? You can have bliss right now. I feel like the only reason you can't feel the bliss right now is because you're not being nurturing enough. And I think you're just not being nurturing enough to yourself. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of shine. I did not expect that. Anyway. Yeah, there is. I feel like these two are really somehow connecting, and I feel like for you to bring out your feminine side, for you to nurture yourself, nurture your vibes, you need to sing to yourself. I know it might sound kind of weird, but I think that's really important. You know, like, okay, the image that's coming to me is a person working in the fields, cutting or collecting corn or whatever it is. I don't care. Imagine someone working in the fields. There's a whole day of hard work to be done, or there is nothing at all to do, and you're probably just walking along a road with nothing to see, no distractions to fill your time, but you can sing a song, and that song can really take you places. It can nurture you, it can bring out all these feelings in yourself. So yes, it can help you feel bliss. Songs, music, it is a magical thing. You are missing out if you don't use it. So yes, something to focus on is your sense of balance and music. Sense of balance, music. Sense of balance, music. You can be feeling so much more right now. You can be really milking your here and now. Okay. You're doing good as it is anyway, right? I don't want to take that away from you. You've come a long way to get to here, okay? And you know there is a lot there waiting for you, and it's going to be a beautiful, magical future. But you don't have to spend your time waiting for that to happen, while you're waiting for that to happen, you can really have fun with the now. And that's how you ground in love. Okay, so if there is a lesson to be learned, don't misuse your power. Wow, okay, that makes me think that you really have something awesome with the whole song thing. Interesting. And okay, the way I see it is that music, song, whatever it is that works for you, it can really help change your vibe. You have the power to lift your vibe higher and higher, and your vibe is what helps you attract things into your future. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Exactly what I was saying. And how do you get to your joyful presence? You sing, my darling, you sing. Yep. So that's about it. Do not use your power, and your power is to sing. If you're feeling a little dull, honey, you just have to sing. Get yourself feeling all joyful, and before you know it, the universe has got your back. Okay. Yeah, I guess it would be Ganesh. Huh? OmGanesh. Anyway, so that's that, and let us move now to this. So if you guys have chosen this beautiful thing, come on. If you guys have chosen this, you really want a miracle in your life. I mean, okay, all of this is about miracles, but well, I think this has to do with actually being one with the Great Spirit. You want to feel that unity, okay? It's not that you want to have okay, how do I put this? You want to feel one with something great and powerful, okay? And if that's the Great Spirit for you, if that's God for you, whatever it is, you want to feel one with them to such an extent that you know exactly what to do, what little thing you have to do in order to have it raining down on you, you know? Okay, so what have you got? The freeze. Okay, so this is a very unique card that I've been scratching my head over for a while now. I have a lot of theories about what it could mean, and so far, what I've got is that what it means is that you are someone who is changing, but let me put it this way, okay? Your life so far has been you changing, becoming this, becoming that, blah blah blah, and then suddenly it's, call it divine timing, call it fate, whatever, you find that the you that you are at this particular moment, whenever that moment is in this crazy little timeline, the you that you are in that moment is the perfect person. It's the person that you were always meant to be. Okay, and then you freeze that person. Okay, you crystallize. That's the word. You crystallize into what you were always meant to be. And there's something that'll come in time. Okay, so let's see. Six of Wands. Wow, it is telling me that you are gonna be everything that you wanna be. I don't know, maybe this has to do with promotion, but I don't think so. I feel like if you have chosen this group, then there's this strong sense of self-improvement, self-molding going on here. And it's saying that it's giving you quite a different message than any of the others. I mean, this was mainly done so that you know what to do when you don't know what to do. Okay, when you have nothing to do but wait, what do you do? And instead, it's just telling you that you are meant to be. No, what am I saying? You were always going to get there, you know. You were always going to be the person, the best version of yourself, you know, the person that you were always meant to be. Okay, this is a weird little whoop. Anyway, never mind. Point is, you're going to be that person, okay? You're going to stand on your years of experience. You're going to stand on all of the things that you did, that you became, all of the different identities that you had taken on and probably even discarded. You're going to stand on all of them as this ultimate version of you. And I don't mean that this is definitely the best version of you. I think this is the best version of you that suits your environment. I think you're a person who is very in tune to his or her environment. Like, supposing you were born in a completely different part of the world, you would sort of soak in all of the energies and experiences from that, and then kind of alchemically form into, another version of yourself, which would be the best version for that locality, if you catch my drift. That's the person you are. It's kind of incredible. Four of Swords. So right now you're still forming. It feels like you're holding on to this idea of you, and you have this vague little idea of you, and there are other ideas also floating around in your head, getting entangled in your hair. But yeah, you have this idea, all right? You have this idea of what you're going to be like, and all you have to do is wait. I think it's a process that you don't really have to do much about. You already have something inside you. Call it chemistry, call it fate, call it divine timing, I don't know. You're going to form into the best person that you can be. Alertness. Ooh la la. And then what else do we have here? When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Nice. Nice, okay. Weird. So, how do I wrap it up for you? So this card to me sort of symbolizes, it symbolizes the old you and the new you. And I feel like you cannot judge your past experiences right now. There is no way that you can see them in the light that they are supposed to be viewed until you get to this place where you suddenly just realize yourself, the you that you've always meant to be is frozen and crystallized. You're no longer this water that's taking the shape of everything that you're poured into, you have solid form. And once that happens, there's like an alertness to you. There's you're charged, and you begin to see. And then the whole world, your whole life looks pretty different. And literally, you can do anything you want to do. I feel like there is not much guidance to give you guys. Except that, I guess all I can say for you guys is that maybe it would be nice if you were to keep a journal or something, just record where you've been, because that's another aspect of freeze. The need to freeze a moment in time, like a photograph, like a page in a diary, all these intangible things, because I'm sure at a later point in life you would want to see how you've changed, how you've grown, how you've been molded by events, divine timing, fate, whatnot. It's beautiful, the making of you. It really is. Anyways, so yes, all I can say is that if you feel kind of on pause right now, then welcome that pause. Look around you and talk about the kind of environment that you're in, the kind of things that that make up your everyday, and commit that to memory, because that's going to be a souvenir for you later on, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. Actually, I don't know if you've heard the song Coconut Oil by Lizzo, but there's this line that says, if I knew then what I know now, I would keep a souvenir for old time's sake, because I have all that I need right here. So yeah, that really describes you guys. Anyway, moving on to the last and final one, Hamsa. So if you guys have chosen this, then it feels like you want to be handed down surprises and gifts and little bits of miracles in your life. And let's see. Okay, let's just see what... Oh, the shot and the sleep. Okay, this is a little funny. Four of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Okay, so Four of Pentacles and the Sleep are the two cards that came up upright, and they both say sit tight. Okay, just sit tight and chill out, get yourself some good sleep. You've probably been ignoring it, and really, I think you need to relish your sleep, just think of it as absolute, amazing, shimmering gold. And imagine this dragon, all right? This dragon is probably stroking the gold while he snuggles around it, and maybe he says, "Oh, my precious." Do something like that with your sleep and your blankets and your awesome bed sheets. Make it feel good. Make it get really what to say? Get yummy with it. Enjoy your sleep. Take pleasure in it. I mean, so much. So many of us, we tend to really beat ourselves up for oversleeping and things like that, and I think it's such a shame. We need to get our body what it needs. Anyway, so these two cards were upside down. We have the Shot and we have Seven of Wands, which makes me think that you guys definitely have a lot of pushing energy. Okay, you really want to push to the next thing. Just do something, make a move, change something. Just okay, so the Shot is all about, let's get working, let's do it, yeah. So it's all about that. And it upside down really means that it's not time for that yet. I think you really need to appreciate this and realize that time for this will come soon enough. It will come. It'll come in the form of you standing up for what you believe in, protecting your own, just carving the path out for yourself and probably the others behind you. You're really gonna be making a stance, doing something courageous, doing something awesome. And there's a lot of fire, definitely. There's a lot of aggression, but all in a good way and all in good time also. And relish it. It is perfectly okay to relish aggression and fire in a good way. Because, I mean, think about it. It is all a part of you. All of these emotions that we have, they are all a part of you, no matter how bad or good you might label them. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, they are your emotions, they rightly belong to you, and they have a time and place. So yes, not now, but soon, this will come into the picture. But for now, relish this. Be in energy conserve mode, get lots of sleep, get lots of rest. Do not spend your energy on everyone and everything. Instead, keep this enormous aggressive energy down in a tight little ball so that when the time is right, it can just shoot out, if you catch my drift. Communion. Okay, interesting. I want to know more. There's two. When I lean toward love, I'm led. The universe works fast and I'm having fun. Okay. When I lean towards love, I am led. This goes there. And this goes here. Nice. And this is somewhere in the middle, I guess. So yes, this whole sleeping, blah, blah, blah. It just means that right now there isn't much to do. So focus on yourself. Focus on nurturing yourself, giving yourself lots of rest. And that means very love-centric stuff. Just giving love to yourself. And when you do that slowly, the way ahead will become more clear and you can finally burst forth and shoot out, do what you want, make a big stance or whatever it is. Seven of Wands kind of seems like very aggressive and unpleasant, conflicting energy. But since this card is here, I feel like there's potential for this to be fun. Competition can be fun. It doesn't have to be bitter rivalry, So yes, time will come to have some fun, to get active and really do things. In the meantime, it might be a good idea for you to commune. I think this is about communing with yourself, but sorry. Just 1 second, let me check. Okay, sorry. 6 of Swords. Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? If you have access to a river or beach or any body of water, I think it'll be great for you to commune with it. Water or air, birds in flight. Communing with something in nature is seriously easy. It's kind of like meditation, except you're not trying to, force your mind force your mind's attention to one thing or whatever. There are many different ways of meditating, but communion is something that everyone does just automatically when they see something beautiful. So if you're standing by a lake and you're really just admiring how the water ripples across the surface, how the fishes jump out, and how the birds fly around, or how just the wind blows on your face, it's that sort of thing. When you are just interacting with something without words, but still experiencing it, that is called communion. So yes, commune with probably water and wind, whatever is the easiest for you to get. It's going to help. It's going to help quite a lot. Especially since this is blue, I am saying definitely water, but it's your choice, and go with what is available. Anyway, that is it. Sleeping and action, right? There's a time and place for all of it. Anyway. Yep, so that is it for this lesson of grounding in love. You guys take care. I love you. Bye-bye.